Okay, first warm up is going to be arm swings. Go ahead. Next one's going to be a skipping. So we've got high reaching arm, knee up, toe up. Reach a little bit higher there. Reach. Get it up there. There you go. Next one's going to be a carioca, so you get good hip movement. Good. And the way back, you're going to face the same way. Face the same way so you get the other lead leg. Okay, next one's going to be backward running, really reaching back with that leg. Reach back, reach back. There. Good. We've got high knees. Great. And the last one is butt kick. Good. Okay, moving on to a little bit different part of our warm-up. We're going to have what I call walking RDLs. So arms are going to come down, that back leg's going to go up, making sure if there's anyone behind you, no one's getting kicked. Feeling that good stretch there. Opposite leg every other time. Okay, on the way back, they're going to do the inchworm. So again, kind of a strength and a flexibility all the way up till you're want to try and get those heels flat on the ground all the way up. Nice and slow. Okay, and the last little bit for our warm-up is going to be line hopping front to back. The simple, yep, relax those arms, feet together, line hopping front to back. The next one's going to be a line hopping side to side. And our last one is the mountain climber. Okay, that top leg comes up, it doesn't contact the ground. It's just quick, quick, quick. Okay. Okay, this is going to be some of our glute activation exercises. Back is going to be flat on the ground, and then the hips are going to come off the ground together. So go ahead and lift up. Yep, and you got a little bit of, if you've got one of those TheraBands to put around, otherwise we don't need a TheraBand around there. Okay, we're going to switch to our sideline position. We're going to do our clamshells, making sure that our hips are stacked right on top of each other, straight up and down. And it's going to be a little movement of just the knee going up and down. Those toes stay together. Yep, and we'd be doing on each side. Then the next one's going to be the abduction of the legs. So again, hips kind of stacked together. Yep. And again, you would repeat on each side. Next one's going to be a monster walk. Okay, and here's our monster walk forward. So a little bit of an athletic position, and you're going to swing those legs out. And you're going to come backwards then. Same thing, sweep backwards with that. Okay, and our next one is a side shuffle. So again, a little bit of an athletic stance. Nice and slow, reaching out. Always face that same side when you come back so you get that other lead leg. Go ahead and come back. Okay, our last glute activation is a single leg squat. So making sure that we're activating that glute as we're balancing on just one leg. Okay, and we're gonna bend that knee and go down as far as we can and be able to come up. Our goal is to not have that knee go in or move, okay? Good. Okay, moving on to some of our strength stuff. If you've got a weighted object, these are just rubber playground balls instead of a heavy med ball. If you have a med ball, that's great. Otherwise, any weighted object. This is going to be a walking lunge with a rotation. And the key to this is that we turn our eyeballs and our head as we rotate. So we've got a little bit of strength, a little bit of balance going on here. Okay, moving on to a med ball squat press here. So just a med ball, weighted object, whatever you got, and then press it up overhead. Get that nice, good 90-degree angle on your squat. Okay, moving on to an overhead lunge. So we're gonna hold that same weighted object overhead. Just lunging forward. Think about picking up that front leg going over that object, and it comes back, picking that up. Okay, we're gonna do overhead squat with wide arms, so keeping that shoulders nice and wide. We're gonna do our same squat position, trying to keep those heels on the ground. You can use any object. Eli's got a bat, Sydney's got a 3-yard measuring stick. Okay, the next one's going to be proper landing technique. As they're coming forward, they're gonna land on the balls of their feet with a nice knee bend and kind of rock them back to their heels. You guys can. Great. Okay, this next one's gonna be a reverse slide. They've got some little discs underneath one of their feet that they're gonna slide back on. If you don't have a disc, this works really well on like a linoleum or wood floor with just a sock on your foot. So instead of doing a step back reverse lunge, it's just a slide going down and that slides up. The other ones that fall into this category are gonna be jump roping. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just jump with no rope, just moving your arms nice and relaxed. And the other one is a wall squat. You can either just have your back against the wall. If you have a big Swiss ball, you can use that as well and hold that position.